You may have fallen, but that fall wasn't final. What knocked you down was never meant to keep you down. There is power in your bounce back. God never promised we wouldn't face setbacks, failures, or disappointments. But He did promise that after we've suffered a little while, He will restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish us. That's not just restoration, that's elevation. You might feel like you've lost too much, failed too deeply, or drifted too far. But I want to remind you, God is the God of restoration. He specializes in using broken things to display His glory. When you fall, it doesn't mean God has changed His mind about you. It means He's setting you up for a greater testimony. Let's look at David, a man after God's own heart, but also a man who made devastating mistakes: adultery, deception, even murder. And yet, when he repented, God didn't cancel David. He corrected him, refined him, and restored him. David went on to lead Israel with wisdom and write psalms that would encourage generations. That's a bounce back. Psalm 51 is David's cry from the bottom. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. That prayer didn't just pull him out of shame, it put him back in alignment with destiny. When you fall, the enemy will whisper, "It's over." But the Holy Spirit shouts, "Get up." Proverbs 24:16 says, "Though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again." Rising again is your spiritual right. You were not made to stay down. That's not who you are. Bounce back with strength. Shake the dust off. Yes, you stumbled, but you're still chosen. You've still got a future. You've still got a promise hanging over your life. God saw the fall before He called you, and He called you anyway. Romans 8:28 reminds us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him." All things. That includes the fall, the mess, the regret. God has the kind of grace that turns what the enemy meant for evil into a platform for glory. And here's the good news. Your bounce back doesn't depend on how you feel. It depends on what you believe. Believe that God is for you. Believe that He still has a plan. Believe that your best days didn't die in that failure. Don't be ashamed of your scars. Your scars are proof that grace is real. They are evidence that you didn't stay down, that you learned, that you grew, that you survived what tried to bury you. Maybe you lost a business, a marriage, a dream. Maybe you're battling guilt or shame or grief. But hear this, what you lost is not greater than what's still ahead. God can breathe new life into dry bones. He can resurrect purpose from disappointment. Isaiah 61:3 says, "He will give you a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair." That's restoration. That's what it looks like when you bounce back with God. So today, stand up again, pray again, dream again. Walk like it's already turning around. Speak like you know the breakthrough is coming. Praise like the chains have already broken, because your comeback is already in motion. And let me say this, your bounce back will be bigger than your breakdown. You won't just recover, you'll rebuild. You'll rise with more wisdom, more faith, more power. The fall doesn't define you. The rise does. So don't give up. Don't stay in that pit. Don't replay the failure over and over. God has moved on, and so should you. There's still oil on your life. There's still fire in your spirit. There's still a throne with your name on it. Like David, you will recover. Like Joseph, you will rise from the pit to the palace. Like Job, you will see double for your trouble. This is not the end. It's a turning point. Your bounce back has already begun.